Hi, guys. It's Karen. The night before my big trip to Sacramento. And I'm coming to you regarding the topic of resistance. Resistance is futile. You wonder why you're so tired sometimes? Because you're resistant. You're resistant to just surrendering to your good. We fight and fight and fight. We're used to battles. We battle our own self. We set up um, we set up the battle with our inner dialoguing, and it's a yeah but. We have a desire, the ego comes up, the old man or ego comes up and starts saying yeah but. And I've been plagued with that today, in particular. And the thing is, I just have to laugh. I'm getting, like deluge of that. Here I have this talk about resistance. And it's just, it's this battle that's inside of us, and we don't just say, screw it. There's nothing at all against what I want. And I'm going to get what I want. I don't care what the ego or old man says about it. I'm going to get what I want, and I'm not going to resist it. I'm going to ask for God's help, God the Father, and I'm going to ask for Spirit's help, and I'm going to ask for my angels to help. And I've got some lofty goals myself this year, and they keep on piling up. And I'm going to get each and every one of them to, to a letter, only better than, easier, faster, better. So when you start getting tired, you are in resistance 100% of the time. That's why. It's not because you mop floors and wiped babies' butts. It's because you're resisting. What is it that you're resisting? Take a couple breaths, ask yourself, what is it that I'm fighting against right now? And you will have an answer. And it might not come when you are asking. Get up, clean up a mess, it'll poo right there in front of you. And, you know, I've got a lot facing me this year. And I keep on. Hi, Val. Thank you for joining me. I have a lot going on this year. I have a lot right now, and it's all glorious. It's fantastic. And yeah, I'm in resistance to it. And so today I was annoyed. I was very annoyed, and people kept on wanting me to repeat what I said. Never ask me to repeat something. And my voice is starting to go because I am literally shouting at them so that they understand me. And, and I have this darling woman in my life who is, hi Cheryl, hi Danette. Um, and I had to repeat everything to her today. And she was my biggest healer today. And I almost screamed. In fact, maybe I should have just screamed all the way home. I'm laughing, okay? I get points for that. So, guys, all the resistance is futile. It's a waste of our energies. Wouldn't it be wonderful? You just woke up and said, I'm not going to resist anything today, and I'm just going to go with the flow, but I'm guiding it with my desired state. And I'm going to accept that everything is delivered to me as requested. And and it's going to be easier, faster, better. I think I'm going to do that tomorrow. Okay. Tomorrow when I fly out to Sacramento. Hi, Janet. Glad you joined today. So we have this battle going on. It isn't with the actors in our script, even though they play that part. It's with our own self. We give them the lines to disagree with us, maybe, or fight us on where we're going to have dinner, what we're going to have dinner, who's going to take out the trash, blah, blah, blah. It's all a waste of energy. It really is. Just sit there and crack up And it doesn't matter what you eat, it doesn't matter where you dine, it doesn't matter who takes the trash out. Just play. When you get into resistance, play. Okay? I know I do, and it works every single time. I played when I got home today. And Valerie said, truth. Yeah, become ye as little children. They don't resist anything. When they want to cry, when they get a boo boo, they cry. And when they get hit by another person, they scream and hit back. And it's all part of being a child. And we just make it such a struggle. Resistance is struggle. Resistance is digging our heels in to the flow of life. Just let it go, guys. Just let it go. And all of a sudden, you're going to be propelled through all of the crap that you've got laid down in front of you, and you're going to pop out the other side and go, "Woo! That was fun." If you hear an echo in my office, it's because I have 7 singing bowls right next to me, and when I woo, they kind of reverberate. So I can't scream. They're going to be moved to another room. That picture up above right here, this is a panoramic view of the Boise um, Riverside, looking downtown, the waterfront, pardon me, the waterfront. And it was put on canvas. And the man who did it was well, he's still alive, a photographer, really a talented man. And I've got some of his pictures around the house. And unfortunately, his wife, my friend of 45 years, passed on January 1st, and I'm still getting over that. In fact, I was notified of that literally 2 minutes after I dropped Janet off at the airport to temporarily go back to Maryland, put her house on the market, and come back out. So it was interesting, that boomerang, lots of love, and then boom, my friend's dead. And I've been thinking about her today. Now, it isn't that I didn't know she died. I felt it on the first, and I wondered if he was going to communicate with me, because he's not a big communicator. And he did on the on the third. And I know he was in shock the first. The second, he probably contacted her son in New York, which he did. And he's flying out. They're going to get together for her memorial. And I told him I was going to be out there, and when, um, uh, you know, I'm, I'm going to do my best to pay my respects over there. So, you know, things happen. People pass on. I haven't been really close to her for the past 5 years. She had the fourth stroke. She had an inoperable brain tumor, and it just after the fourth stroke, she was getting worse and worse and worse. And I had to let it go. I just had to. I couldn't force it. Again, forcing is literally resisting. You don't force, you allow. You don't resist. And persisting is not resisting. Persisting is staying in the wish fulfilled state, no matter what happens, guys, no matter. And we'll work this out. All of us will work out every single aspect of what we desire in our life when we stop resisting it. Resistance is futile. And that line comes from Star Trek with the Borg. Resistance is futile. If you're familiar with Star Trek. So you fight, we fight, we struggle, we dig our heels in, we argue, we defend, we, it's all resistance. We're not here to resist. In fact, I think the number one aging um, situation for our communicator, which is our body, is resistance. Um, and, we're struggling all the time. And we're not supposed to be struggling all the time. We're not even supposed to be struggling. Yes, we have challenges. Face those challenges, knowing that they're part of the bridge of incidents to what you want in your life. It's all part of it. Don't take anything and shove it aside. It's all part of it. The moment you have a desire, bridge of instance lays itself out and it asks you to walk to the end. And that might mean cleaning up a mess, talking to a loved one, but it always has something to do with keeping the faith, allowing the state to move you into action in your life. You don't do any action to make your desired manifested result happen. It's all done by spirit, all done by God. Okay, you couldn't even do it. You can't. It's fucking impossible, guys. Leave it alone. And don't stay in the middle. Keep on crossing that bridge. Keep on stepping one step at a time. And don't stay there resisting the next step. It's silly. And so tomorrow when you wake up, how about having a goal of just surrendering to everything, surrendering that you are the operant power, surrendering that God is surrounding you with all kinds of help so that you get exactly what you want in a timely manner. All you have to do is let them do it. Don't fight it. Don't struggle. Don't resist. If there's an action to take, in fact, keep busy, keep involved, and take on some challenges every day. Take on a challenge. That this is a purification process. It's not a getting. You have an ideal, and that's your goal. And that ideal is a whisper from God the Father through you so that you can purify yourself, let go of all of the ego crap that you think is yourself regarding this matter, like in relationships or hanging on to guilt, on and on and on. It just seems to go on forever because our purification does go on, okay, for a very long time. Don't fight the purification. Realize that everything comes to you to show you how wonderful you are, and you have to drop all the stories and all the yeah buts, and you have to stop resisting. Thank you for joining me for this short and sweet live. The next couple of lives are going to be from Sacramento, and I will probably be very lively. And it's going to be fun. So thank you, loves, for joining me. And I will, woo woo, amen, Val, amen. And I got to share something about my trip. I am going to Shingle Springs in Cameron Park, okay? They had 10.11 inches in 3 days, New Year's Eve, okay? It flooded. And do you think that would scare me off going there? Fuck no. Oh, God, no. Oh, no. I'd take a boat if I had to. No. California was just cleaning out for me to arrive. And then about a week before that, they had a 6.4 earthquake up the coast. Okay. And do you think that scared me? Nope. It's going to be raining sometimes, but I am going to have an enjoyable time. Janet said, not a chance. No way. California has 4 seasons, guys: drought, wind, earthquake, flood. Okay. I lived there. I know what it's all about. No big deal. This is just California, guys. And, the news media gets on and goes, oh, it's raining. Well, yeah, it flooded. Yeah, it did. Okay. And then they interview this woman who's got her aged mother beside her. She had to take my mother out of her house because of all the rain. Well, she's in her car. She's going to be driving. So I guess the roads are fine where she's not going to make her car a boat. It's like, my God, the media just is so fun to watch on how it just blows everything out of proportion for ratings. I don't believe any of it. Okay, I'm going to be there, and California will say, "Okay, sunshine, Karen's here. She's going to kick her ass if we don't give her sunshine." I'm going to have a great time. Okay, so I'll see you over there, guys. Love you all. Bye now.